I'm sure you guys get this a lot. We got to a point, because I had just opened my office, we got to a point where we thought we were comfortable setting up our own appointments, and then realized that it wasn't working. And so that was really it. Like, we just were not as effective in getting people committing to times to come in. And it may be a combination of things, right? It may be that, obviously, from a skill set standpoint, this is exactly what you guys do, right? I mean, your purpose is to set appointments. Whereas in my team, that's not our primary purpose. Our primary purpose is to provide services to our customers. And, while you're talking about things like their bills or their coverages, it's almost like throwing spaghetti on the wall, right? And then having to end it with, oh, and by the way, can we get you in for an appointment? It just seems like a little overwhelming, not only maybe for the customer, but also overwhelming for the team member that's trying to book that appointment. If I look back at my production, my bigger cases, and what I mean by that is, in many cases, life insurance cases, or maybe large households from a PNC standpoint, meaning that we're able to, maybe they only had one policy with us. This is actually one I'm working on now. It was an Engagex appointment for earlier this week. We literally only had a vehicle loan with him. And because of the Engagex appointment, and I was able to do the review, well, it's an insurance review, but he doesn't even have his insurance with us. He has his car loan with us. But it opened the door to potentially for him to bring on his insurance with State Farm. And lo and behold, he has literally 5 cars, a home, right? And interested in life insurance. So I sent him a full proposal this week, right? And that came from this appointment. So from that standpoint, as I look back, the bigger cases that I've had have been a result of these what we call IFRs, or simple conversations, another term you might have heard. One sort of specific product that we've come to realize that we've sold a lot of, I mean, literally out of 10 appointments, we could probably land about 5 or 6 umbrella policies. I'm not going to get into what they are, because that's not the purpose of the call, but the point is that it's something that really kind of provides just additional coverage. Those types of things in our business make the household what we call stickier, meaning that the more policies they have with us, the more different types of policies they have with us, the higher likelihood that they're going to be with us for a very, very long time. The advice about it that I would give is you have to do it. It's at least in our business, it's a retention tool for me, which has, I think for me, it's first and foremost a retention tool, and then the growth and sales part of it just happens. Because if you're doing the retention piece right and doing the, setting up your appointments right, being prepared for them and everything else, in the end, I think yields growth and sales. To try to do it yourself, especially a business like mine, where I was fairly new when I started, I still consider myself fairly new. It's only 2 years in, compared to some agents that have been doing this for 10, 20 years. In the beginning of starting this business, or any business for that matter, it's you're in a whirlwind, right? I mean, it's a twilight zone. You can't make sense of anything. And so one less thing to worry about to get people in the door is probably the best counsel that I can give.